Hello, and welcome to today's trending contract, Kryten 2x4b523p, set in New York and supplied to us today by Shaco 1610. So with no briefing, we'll move straight on to our targets, and today we have 5 of them, along with a free map. And for today's challenge, we'll be starting as the bank robber. We're going to have a remote magnetic gas grenade stored up in the vault loading bay, and we'll be bringing with us a blue Easter egg and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we're going to wait for the camera to pan away before making our way around the edge of the loading bay. We're going to retrieve our briefcase, and then we're going to make our way up onto the dock, selecting our blue Easter egg, and we're going to throw that at the feet of the 2 guards in the area, both of which are our targets. And when they both mirror each other on their falls to the floor, we can then approach them. We're going to drag both of them over to one of the police cars. Let's just take care of that camera while we're here. We don't want to get spotted. So out with the camera. We're going to drag both of these gentlemen over, as I mentioned, to one of the police cars. And we'll put one around the back here. There we go. And we're going to put his colleague up along the side. So come here, mate. Your day is finished. You can go home. Unfortunately, we'll be in a black bag. So once we've got them both nice and close to one of the vehicles, we can then retrieve our briefcase, select our silenced pistol, and we can just put as many bullets as necessary into the police cruiser. I am trying to get the petrol tank to leak, but it's not working. Eventually the car will blow up anyway. There we go. So before we leave, we're going to take one of our target's outfits so that we can move around somewhat easier. A large bunny disguise will not get us very far. So we're going to make our way to the security room and deal with the surveillance system while we're here. There we go. And then we're going to make our way up to the ground floor where our next target is located. And we're going to get him to come into this corridor. Now, I did forget to mention that we could grab one of our first target's guns, which we can then use as a lure for our next target. And eventually someone will come along, spot that gun, and tell our target, the guard at the bottom of the stairs there, to take it away. And when they come into the corridor, we can then exit from the closet we're hiding in, and we can then just drop them with a simple bullet to the head. I'm going to let him almost spot me and then drop him. So obviously that's not an accident kill, so we are going to deposit him in the closet provided, and then we can make our way up to the next floor, retrieving our briefcase along the way. We're also going to grab the propane cylinder, which will come in handy a little bit later on. So our next target is located right in front of us as it goes. It's Officer Frank, and he is going to make his way through the manager's area and into the corridor beyond. We're going to take the long way round to avoid the enforcers in the area. We're going to place our propane cylinder on the floor in the middle of the hallway and then move a safe distance. We're going to hide in the interview room as Officer Frank is an enforcer. He's going to stop just outside the room and tie his shoes, and when he's done he will then move off down the corridor, and we can then get behind him and we can deal with him accordingly. So not only has he won the lottery, he's also going to be going for a short flying lesson. I'm hoping that Mr. Perez doesn't see this. Luckily enough, he's just around the corner. We can then get rid of Officer Frank and his lottery win, and we're going to make our way through the manager's area and into the corridor beyond. And we're going to use this opportunity to remove the gas grenade from the briefcase, return it to the briefcase, thus activating it. We're going to select the detonator, and we're just going to wait for everyone to go back to their usual routines, and our final target will take up her place at the desk here, and all we have to do is approach her and trigger our gas grenade. She will get sick and she will make her way to the bathroom at the end of the hallway here, and we're going to get there nice and early ahead of her, and we can then patiently await her arrival. She will take a little while. She's not in too much of a hurry to purge herself, but eventually she will join us. She will go into the disused cubicle, so we won't be asking her to help us find a Moriarty Hecklefish or Hecklefish Moriarty. I always get that backwards. So instead we'll just plant 2 in her back, and if we haven't alerted the job applicant in the next cubicle, we can leave her there or put her in the closet provided before making our way back out of the main entrance. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of, and we'll just get confirmation all of our targets have been eliminated according to plan. We had no objectives to worry about, and in turn that will gain us a silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.